Hello, welcome to the dungeon. How is everyone today? What's up? What are we doing today? Today is going to be Runes and Rambles, and we're doing just chatting. Yesterday I got my first over 3 average viewers. So it's the start of the month, so that is looking really good for getting affiliate this month, which is my big goal, besides, you know, actually growing a community. Let me turn the background ambience down a little. Hi. We're gonna do some streamer bot stuff. I want to set up like a little box up on the top left there that's gonna be like our affiliate goal targets. So I want to, let's see, I want to show current viewers. I want to show how many days we've hit the average viewers that we need, and I guess number of followers. That's the other goal we have to work on, because number of days streamed and number of hours streamed, that's completely in my control. There's no problems there. It's just the other targets we're trying to get. And the main reason I want affiliate is, well, one, I want to have emotes because I think that would be fun, but number two, I can actually do redeems, and because I'm sort of really into StreamerBot now, I have cool ideas for redeems. I have a lot of commands, and I could just port those over to be redeems instead, which means people are more likely to actually use them with their channel points, because I think there's probably a lot of lurkers that come in and out, and they don't want to put in commands, but if redeems were there, they might like play with them and stick around. So that's a sort of general plan for the night. We get right into it. There were other things I wanted to do. I want to work on the my CTA call to action. I want to put a little widget on this particular screen for that as well. I'm using a different ambience thing, where I can turn up and down different settings on it. So it's currently like fireplace with storm outside, but I can fiddle with that, and I might do if it gets annoying or if anyone wants me to change it around a bit. What else? I think I'm at 14 or 15 followers out of 25, so that's only 10 to go, so woo, almost there. Okay, where will we get straight into it, or was there anything else? I usually stream a lot earlier than this. I usually stream about 9 my time, and it's nearly 11 my time. I just got caught up in doing a lot of things for stream, pretty invested in making everything look nice, and sometimes because of my slight ADHD, that comes at the cost of actually doing streaming. Okay, let's move over to my workspace sort of thing. So I guess we'll be doing some Photoshop and some StreamerBot stuff, and I guess I'll just focus on making our little affiliate widget first. Yeah, so I think that's the plan. So I'm going to make the affiliate widget live right here. I kind of have my stream manager open at the moment. What do I want to display though? Oh, it doesn't matter. You guys can see behind the scenes. I'm fine with that. Whoop. Yeah. Oh, we have four viewers. Thank you so much. That's That's great, actually, especially so early in the stream. I hope I can keep you entertained. Okay, we need some assets, and we need streamer bots. So let's get Photoshop first. And let's get rid of browser for a minute. And here is a royalty-free stock I picked up earlier because it's free, and I kind of have a D&D theme, so I like the whole torn pieces of paper and bits of parchment and stuff like that. So we're going to use this as our background, and let's start by rotating that. Can we just flip it 180? No, 90. We want to flip it 90. Clockwise? Counterclockwise? No, we have to change the... I'll just do that manually. I can't be... Wait, what did I do? Okay. Do over. I messed that up real good. I swear to God, I use Photoshop a lot. I know how to do basic things. Oh my God. Okay. This time, we'll just make it wider, and then we will just rotate it. That should be fine. Transform 90 degrees. No, we want it to be 180 from there. We want the big part of the roll at the bottom. Yeah, that's what we want as a base. Okay. Let's deselect everything, and let's get rid of that background. Pop. Well, context aware. I am being a silly bean tonight. Okay, this time. Okay. Let's shrink that down a bit, because I really don't need that much. Don't need that much canvas for this. Okay. We want current viewers. We want how many days we've hit the average number of viewers, and we want current follower total, and we want our goal for followers. So let's just use text. I have a Doom font I was using because I'm making a Doom, like a classic Doom game overlay. I can show you that real quick. Wow, I'm making this. All of the health and ammo and armor, and I think it's exclamation mark attack to do damage, and it's all animated, and it's nearly done and coming together. But that's why I have the font, the Doom font for this. Okay. Getting down to business. What font do we want to want do we want the scratchy one? Do we want we want it really readable. We might stick with Arial, or we'll stick with Arial at least just to get the basics of what we want down. We can just type it out. So, and we're really big. Let's make that way smaller. 11-ish. Smaller. 9. Okay. So we want live viewers. Black. No, we want that a dark brown because it's on parchment. I wonder what I was doing before. I want that kind of a dark brown for parchment. There we go. How's that? How does that look? Live viewers. And then we want a number. We want followers. Just okay. Followers and live viewers, and we want a title. So this is our affiliate goal. Our affiliate goal. What's a good name for an affiliate widget goal tracker? What wordsmithery shall we use? Just call it affiliate goal, or is there something clever we can call it? Just put affiliate goal for now and we can change it. Affiliate tracker. Okay. That's live viewers. And then we'll be doing a little bit of streamer bot trickery to get the numbers to actually come up and be live, and we'll port this into OBS when we're done. What else did I say? We want we'll make that follower goal. Okay, follower goal. We have live viewers, and we also want the number of times we've hit our goal for live viewers. So we'll put that here. Number of days average live viewers reached. Spell that right? I think I did. And we can make this, maybe we can make this smaller as well. It's just going to be there. Yeah, we'll make that smaller again. And we'll swap. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll put follower goal at the top, and then live viewers underneath. Live viewers should be a little higher, and then number of days average viewers reached right there, and it just fits between the two scrolls, which I like. And we can, I guess we could hard code, or we could hard draw that in and just change it. But I'd rather make like a widget that I can export so other people can have it. So I think that's okay. I think that is the guts of what we need, and then we can import that into OBS, and then we can start messing with some streamer bot stuff. Is there anything I want to clean up or add to that? Is there anything I want to do to make it pretty? Because it's not the most attractive little widget, is it? It's on theme. Let's change. Let's play with some fonts. Let's see. See how it looks in a couple of different fonts. We'll try Beyond Wonderland. How does that look? Oh, I like that actually. Yeah. And we'll make it a darker color as well. A little darker. Around there. Maybe like a touch more. That. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And then we can make the other two. We can make the other two another font. What will we make those? I'll have a look at it and see what it looks like in the scratchy font, and move them into order as well. What do you look like in? Where's my scratchy font? Not Edwardian. Definitely not that. Oh, there we go. And the door creaked. No, I don't like it. I kind of use Arial to be like very readable, which is why the initiative roller command up the top, it has people's names in Arial, because I want that to be very readable. We'll just leave it. We'll just leave it like that. We don't need a drop shadow. Would a little bit of opacity look good on it? No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so let's export it out. Let's make it a PNG. Let's call it the affiliate tracker. That's not where we want it though. We want it with my other commands. Yeah. So we will stick it in there. Now it has a nice interlaced background, and we can port it straight into OBS. Will I make a brand new scene for it? No, we'll just bring it straight in. So we'll call it affiliate tracker. Okay, and we'll find the file. I know you guys can't see this. Just take my word for it, it'll come up in a second. Maybe I should show you guys that. Maybe I should show you guys that. Okay, so we've made this image, we have saved it on the computer, and then we have OBS. Here's our scene. You can see behind the backgrounds again, and we're gonna add it into this scene. Gonna add it as affiliate tracker. Okay, name is already in use. Did I already make it? I did. I already made it, and I just didn't put the image in it. Okay. We want Twitch project. We want commands, and pop. Okay. And it's up on the top right, just where we want it. So let's take OBS off the screen, and that's going to stay up there at the top. We don't need Photoshop anymore. We will need to make some text for this to output to in OBS, and we will need to make the actual commands in StreamerBot. There we go. Okay, so let's put in text. I could have left OBS actually open on the other side so you guys can see me making the text as well. Okay, back again. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to move all of these to their own scene later, but I don't think it's the best idea to do it live because that is going to mess up my brain a little bit. Streamception, yeah, we're going infinite. Hi, Ymir. Ymir is here. Okay, I'm setting up some OBS stuff. I'm going to make a affiliate tracker for tracking affiliate progress. And I'll be giving that away as well. Brain error. Yeah, we want to name all of these because I want to move them to a different scene later. So I don't want a bunch that just say GDI text. So we'll say follower goal. Okay. And want to keep it simple, so we'll take Arial and we'll say, what's my current goal? This is just going to read in from StreamerBot when I have that set up. So it'll be 15 out of 25, I think, is what I'm currently on. We will make it I don't know, we just make it black, or will I try to find the same brown? I could still have Photoshop open, so I could just check the color code. That's what we'll do. I have Photoshop open, and we can, where's the little drop? Color dropper. We can grab the brown color there. We can open up the color here. We can get the exact color code we were using. Copy. And then we can go back to OBS. And you can paste it right in here. It should be the exact same brown that the other text was. Nice. Perfect. And we want to make it way smaller than that. And I want to place it next to follower goal. So that just goes up there. Now I'm currently making all of this in my just chatting scene, but if you were doing this, I would recommend making everything in its own scene and then either making a copy of that scene, or if you use source clone, making a source clone of that scene and then sticking it over here. Live viewers, I think we just need another number holder for that. So let's just duplicate this, copy and paste duplicate, and then we'll just change the name. So I don't know, we'll guess that we're at 4. I can't see how many viewers are there right now. We won't worry about that. Where do I change the name of the GDI source? It's rename, right? Rename. There we go. And this one is live viewers. Live viewers. Okay. And then we'll move our copy. Will we move our copy? Let me move my copy. I have to zoom in. I hope this isn't frying anyone's brain, the OBS and OBS. Okay. Want that around there. Can I can move it with the number pad. Good. Not the number pad, the direction buttons. Okay. Live viewers. Let's zoom back out to the default. Meow. And number of average days live viewers reached. We are currently at 1 of 4. 1 of 4. Ymir, you helped with that. We got 3.6 on my last stream, and that was probably you hanging out for a while that bumped me over the edge. So Thank you so much for that. Let's paste duplicate again. Rename it. Whoop whoop. This is average viewer. Average days hit. Okay. And this is the bottom. And I still don't know if I should hard code that or not. 1 out of 4. Okay. Let's get OBS off the screen before that gives anyone a migraine. Okay. There. Okay. Now, our next mission is going into StreamerBot to set up commands to make all of these work, I guess. Let's get StreamerBot open, and we'll want a brand new set of actions and a brand new group. So let's call this group the affiliate tracker. I am the slowest typer in the world, bar none. And what's the first action we want? Follower goal. Follower goal. I'll create that. And I believe I've already created the exact same thing for my Doom streamer setup. So I think I can just copy that whole thing. So let's copy the trigger. I'm just going to copy everything over and then I'll explain it. Wow, that's not how you spell follower. I'll fix that as well. F oh my god, my dyslexia just broke. FOLLOWER. Follower goal. Ah, I could do something. Follower goal. Okay. And then we were in Doom. Followers. Twitch get follower account. We paste that. We want to set the target goal, so we copy that. And then we want it to output somewhere, and this one writes to a file. I don't want to write to a file, I want to write straight to OBS for this one, so we don't need that. Set follower goal to 25. Okay. And what is the code for that? Let's put the first part we need first. Oh, that's the problem with my VTuber model sitting on the side. This has a lot of like drop downs that come out the side, so I need to move it all the way over so you can see it. We want OBS, we want sources, and set GDI text. That's the one. Perfect. And these are the ones we just set up. So it is in the game stream space. That's what I call it. And follower goal is the right GDI text, and then the actual text itself is what we need to figure out. So for now, let's put 15 out of 25. Oh, let's put 14 and see if we can see if that works. Yes, okay, so they're connected. So whatever I put in here will output up on the top left there to the affiliate tracker. Okay. Now, what we want to do is we want to put in a little bit of code. Not really code. We just want to call the variables for follower goal. And we want to put in our actual Twitch count. Since I don't remember what those are offhand, and since we already made it in the Doomstream overlay, we can just go into the Doomstream overlay and see what those are called. It writes out to the file, which is follower count, follower goal, with the percentage brackets and then the curly brackets. Don't know if the curly brackets work with the GDI. We'll see. Okay. And then let's test this. Test trigger. Okay. That looks good. That looks good. It says what it's supposed to say. 15 out of 25. I think that's my current followers, so that's one down. One down. Okay, the next one I haven't looked into too much before is our live viewers. I've never set that up before, so this is going to be new. I think we can just pull that code directly from Twitch. So let's add a new action in our affiliate tracker, and let's call that live followers. And let's spell followers correctly this time. Live followers. Okay. Live followers. We want to... live viewers, actually, is what it should say. Already changing my mind. We don't want to rename the group, though. There. Live viewers. I'm so good at spelling. Okay. I'm pretty sure I know. But I did look it up so we'd have the variable. So this is a little guide of setting up live views for a stream deck, and it should be pulling the exact same information. So this will send a little number of current live viewers to your stream deck if you have it. I do not have stream deck, but I do need this variable viewer count here. So it should work exactly the same. So create a new action. Done. Add a new sub action, Twitch channel, and viewer count. Let's see if we can find that. Let's move it to the side again, and we'll get Twitch. What was it? Action? Hang on. Twitch channel, okay. So add Twitch channel and add viewer count. I want that. Okay. And what else do we need? Add a new sub action. We don't need the stream deck set value because we'll send that straight to OBS instead. We don't need the ID button. Set value to, we don't need that. Okay, so it should just be percentage viewer count %. And then I will be able to see how many live viewers I have right here on the stream. I think as an action I'll need to set a timer, and I think I read that it updates every 30 seconds. So let's OBS sources and then set GDI text, and we want our game scene game stream space is what I call this one. And this time we want live viewers, and we want percent viewers count percent with a capital C on count. Okay. Well, it's not pulling the code yet, so we need to have some kind of trigger. I think a timer is something that would work best for this. Timed action. Create timer. View count updater. Count updater. And we want it to run every 30 seconds. Lines are okay. And we want it to repeat, and we want to enable it. Okay. Okay, now we have to wait 30 seconds. I assume we can just test trigger. There we go. Perfect. Live viewers 4. I'm going to bring up my stream manager for a second just to confirm. It says 3. So I don't know if it just hasn't updated on one end or the other. We can test it again. Still says 3. Oh well. And then number of days average live views reached 1 out of 4. That's fine. I think I want to add some flair of some kind to that, but that is the bones of what I wanted to do with that. That didn't take that long to do. That was pretty straightforward, pretty simple. The other thing I wanted to do, I have a list. Let's go through and see what we can knock out tonight. Let's see, the Roll20 macros, that's an idea for a whole stream. Live encounters down the line. YouTube shorts, I'm working on them. The Doom overlay, that's going well. We can do the cooldown responses to that, so that's an option. VTuber zoom in hotkey. One of the things I want to do is set up a little hotkey so I can move my model around without having to go into VTube Studio. So I saw a tutorial on that. Should be relatively easy to set up, and it just sets your base position. So instead of setting it down here in the corner and then up on front of you for the chatting screen, I could like have a button that would move me to those spots, and have another one to do like a close-up zoom in for, you know, kind of where's my dizzy emote? See if my hotkeys actually work for once. Dizzy. So I can zoom in and you can have a good look at my dizzy eyes when I'm confused. What's going on? I don't understand. Okay, so that's something we can do, we can work on. It's on the to-do list. TTSQ upgrade. So I have all the parts for that, I think. Was it Bearded Ink or Nutty? They're both really good streamers that do a lot of like how to set up your stream type things, and one of them made an enhanced TTSQ system. I think one of them has their, it was Bearded Ink. Bearded Ink made it. So this is a whole TTSQ system that they basically gave away for free. You can install it, and they have a whole long video on how to set it up. So I just wanted it to basically figure out what all of the parts and all of the URLs are, so I can kind of build my own slightly different queue system. So what I want to do is every time someone sends in a TTS, it is going to go through to queue, and I'm going to have a hotkey, and I can basically play them at my leisure, but I'm going to send them to Discord first, and they're going to go in as messages. It's going to be like a private Discord page, and then I can have a quick look at them before. Like I'll probably set them to autoplay like they are now most of the time, but just it just makes me feel safer having my TTS open like that, just that I can keep an eye on what people are sending through in case someone does send anything inappropriate or questionable. But yeah, that is something I have to build as well. I don't know if I want to do that on stream. I don't have the confidence to go through all the parts of this and disassemble it and then reassemble it. I'd have to like build my plan for that first. The other things on my list, update my text CTAs. That's another thing I can kind of build tonight, I guess, and put on the stream. Just like a little pop-up thing in the corner that'll come up, and yeah. CTA is call to action, and it's just like a little thing that comes up that's like, hey, check out my YouTube, hey, check out my Twitter, give my Twitter name, that sort of thing. I guess that's something I could do. That's something I could do tonight as well. So yeah, we'll put that higher on the list of things that will be done tonight. Update my Twitch info panel. That is really something I don't think you guys will be too interested in. It's just too wordy, so I'm just going to cut it down because it's like a wall of text. If you haven't seen it, I can show it to you real quick. You're watching me on Twitch. I don't know why I'd be showing it to you, but I can just explain you real quick. Stop talking to me. See, it's just really wordy. It's just too much text. I just really wanna cut all of that down. I just feel like I have too much in it. Yeah, but that's something I kind of have to do myself. I'll do off stream, and I'll go through everything and decide what I want to do. YouTube description default. Oh, that's just a little thing I'm writing that's like all the links to my socials and everything that I can just copy and paste because I auto upload all my VODs. I'm working on shorts. You can see it there. It's on my to-do list. Working on shorts. And add more spaces to initiative role. That's something I can do now. That's what I'll do first. Okay. So the initiative tracker is this little yoki just above me here. If you put the command !initiative into the chat, then it'll roll an initiative for you, and it'll put your name and your dice roll.
Beep B-O-O-P.
Beep boop. Beep beep boop. Beep beep boop. That is my TTS bot. I do not have a name for it. That is one of the community assignments, Ymir. So if you have any suggestions, I usually call it Harold or just Beanbot. What? Oh, that threw me. TTS bot, call to action. Yeah, my brain just completely blue screened. Let me look at this again. Add more spaces to interroll. That's what I was doing. That's what we were doing. Okay. Initiative tracker then is under commands, and it's initiative tracker. So this is all the complicated nonsense that makes...
I tried to catch fog earlier. Missed.
You tried to catch a frog earlier? That's what I heard. That didn't come in chat, so now I'm really confused. Chat. Oh, fog. I tried to catch a fog earlier. Missed. Like the game missed? I'm so confuzzled. Or do you mean like my starting screen missed? Or were you just wandering the hills, Ymir? I know you're Irish. I just don't know what part. Wandering the fjords. Are the fjords in Scotland? Or do we have fjords here too? Fog Misty. Oh, I'm so dumb. I get it now. I get it. I was not being very bright there. Thank you for the joke. Yeah, I was trying to catch the fog earlier and I missed. Okay. Great. Reset. Blue screen, reset. This is the nonsense that makes the initiative roll thing up here in the corner work. So basically, it gets, when you put in the command, which is !initiative, then it triggers all of these sub-actions. It adds the target info, which is your username. And as you can see, Ymir is here, is the username up here on the initiative roll, and also the chatter in chat. So thank you, Ymir. Then it rolls a random number between 1 and 20. Then it'll play the dice rolling sound, and then you get a Twitch message that tells you user rolled initiative and the number you got. And then it goes through this whole rigmarole here, which kind of moves everyone down in order in the queue. So every time someone new rolls initiative, it pushes down everyone else, and then sets the random number, and then the new user and the random number they just rolled, that is set up at the top to the first spot. And then it writes all of that out to a file sequentially, and it like rolls around each time, and that's how it basically pushes the list down. And then in OBS, instead of writing straight to text, what it actually does is it writes out to a text file, and the text file looks like this. Looks like this when I move it over so you can actually see it. No, wait. Here, this is the text file. And there. No! No! Oh gosh, darn it. There. Why do you have to fight me, Windows? I suppose it's my own fault for putting so many things on the screen. Ymir here, and then their roll of 3. This actual little colon thing was something I updated just before the stream, so now it should say, yeah, it does. It says that up on the initiative roller above me. Whole bunch of extra things can go wrong when you're playing with this stuff while streaming. But anyway, let me figure out the extra things I need to do now. So I need to set global 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Right? Yeah. Because I want the initiative roller to go all the way up to 10, so it has 10 spots on it instead of just 5. Not that that has come up at all so far, but I made it long enough for 10 spaces, and when I was testing it, I just made 5 spaces to make sure the pushing down the number thing worked. So I think the quickest way is just to duplicate this 5 times and then just change the numbers. But it is really important that they are all kept in the correct order, or else everything breaks. So 4, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. So this one has to be 5 to 6. 5 to 6. And this one has to go here. This one has to be 6 to 7. And that has to go there. This one should be 7 to 8. And that one goes there. And this one should be 8 to 9. And I think I need one more. I think I'm one short, so let's duplicate it an extra time. So 8 to 9. This one 9 to 10. Okay, so that should work exactly the same for pushing everyone down one level. And then we need to do a whole bunch more of these as well. So that's just the curly roll. So I should just be able to duplicate that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Duplicate that 5 more times and just make sure I get the numbers right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that's 1. It's 4, 5, and the next one needs to be 6. Okay. And 7. Okay. And 8. 9. This one should be 10. They all append, and the first one does not append. Okay. Okay. Ymir is here. If you are there, can you give me an initiative roll just to see if I broke it or not? And if not, I can put one in myself. I will. Ish. Tive, is that right? Okay. Okay. Now we see where it's broken at the bottom. Oh, no, that's pushing it down. Okay. Yeah, I think if we keep putting rolls in, it'll push the incorrect ones down at the bottom out. Thank you very much. Thanks for that, Amir. Cool beans. All right. Yeah, that was easier to fix/make than I thought. Let me just open up the dock there. Where was it? Twitch project, commands, initiative. Now we can just get rid of the extra ones there. Okay. and as initiatives come in, that should continue to filter down. I think it'll do like the squiggly roll squiggle for like 3 more until those variables are filled up. I could kind of flush the current initiative. I do have a thing set up to do that. I currently have it off, but at any time, stream status start. So what I had previously was this. These are currently off, but they will reset roll 1, roll 2, roll 3, roll 4. They'll reset them all back to empty variables. So basically it resets the whole thing. But you know, I like having it, and I don't get enough initiative rolls over a stream to fill it up. So you know, I'm just gonna leave it and let people filter in on the top like that. Yeah, that's like a whole second thing I was planning to get done today. What else? Hey, call to action. That's another thing I wanted to look at or think about while on stream. Maybe I can get some feedback for that. So currently I have a timer, and this timer turns on whenever I start stream. It's actually here, stream status. When my stream starts, that timer starts, and that timer basically ticks away from the start of stream, and every 20 minutes it ticks over. And CTA, we're hitting CTA. So this is the timer here, every 20 minutes now that it's active, and then it will randomly pop out one of these messages, which is just join my Discord, check out my Etsy, follow on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube. Now right now it just pops them into chat at random, so Grizzly Bean Bot could, for an entire stream, just every 20 minutes keep sending out the message to join Twitter. So that is something I have to work on. But what I was thinking about doing today is just setting up like a little visual thing. So every 15 or 20 minutes it'll pop up down in the bottom corner here, just like you can follow me on Twitter. You can find the Dungeon Archives on YouTube. That's where I put my VODs. Maybe when I get any of my shorts done, I could have a little shout out about them. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Ymir, if you are there any commands or anything that you'd like to set up or that you want in your stream that I could like show or have a look at or talk about? If not, I'll just continue on with the CTA. One of the things I want to do is make widgets and overlays and things for other streamers. So the little affiliate tracker I made tonight is probably something I will, give away for free. You can export commands in StreamerBot, so I can make like a little package, like here is the OBS scene and here is the commands, and you just install both of those and it should just work. Hopefully work. Yeah. Okay. Good for now, but I appreciate it. I'll let you know. I joined the Discord. Oh, thank you so much. It's not super active at the moment, but there are a couple of spaces. The RP chat is a lot of fun, but Home Slices is kind of made that his home until someone else pops in. Yeah, kind of lost steam there for a second. Let's just, yeah, I wanna make these messages pop a little more I feel like it shouldn't just be like subscribe, go do whatever. Yeah, let's make them a little nicer. Enjoying the stream. Enjoying the stream. Why not? Do we want that to be capital? We don't. Why not join the Discord? I still feel like I can make that a little nicer, but I want to do something like that. Why can't I just click at the back of that? It must be the emote. Want to support me? Check out my Etsy. I make craft stuff. Actually, let's have a quick word from our sponsors, which will be me. I don't want to go to my shop manager. No. If I just go to... Hang on. I'll go the long way around. Can I go to my link tree and then just click it? I hope so. Loading. Loading slowly. Is Linktree broken? Oh, this is the admin. I don't want to go to the admin. Okay. Etsy store. There we go. Right, this is my Etsy store. Yeah, if you would like to support me and the dungeon, I make handcrafted and laser cut stuff. I make family crests, wedding cake toppers, big family crests, small wedding cake toppers. I also make like maps or countries or flags. And I also make coasters. I currently have Hogwarts coasters, but if you reach out to me, if you like any of those things, I can make completely custom projects just for you. And that is the word from our sponsors, I guess, which is me. 28 5 stars. Are you going to start doing VTuber commissions as well? I'm not sure, because like I know there's a lot of money in that, but one, I don't consider myself a particularly talented artist, and this was like the first and only thing I ever rigged. I'd be more interested in doing rigging probably than making models. I'll think about it though. Like, I don't think the quality of my own model is that high, but then at the same time I have seen a lot of people who just use like a really generic frame, like their default model, and then they just customize a few things on top of that. And I really wanted to try to get a decent amount of range of movement and emotion and stuff out of my own model. You gave me way too much to think about there. So final answer is maybe. If someone approached to commission me for a model, I would definitely consider it. I'd rather like help out someone if they needed help. Yeah. Yeah, I'd consider it. Or would I? So torn. Yeah, maybe. If you do, let me know. I'd be interested in the future. Oh, cool beans. I actually really like your PNG tuber. I was checking you out after my last stream. I visited your channel for a while, and I like the little the little eldritch arms you got going on. I think it's super cute. But then again, I like eldritch stuff. Kind of want to move this now, but it's all in separate pieces. Yeah. Let me get back to what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was just updating these a little. Yes, eldritch stuff is my jam too. I am some sort of being from the beyond, either Fae or what's it called? Not outer exoplanar, explanar. Yeah, Fae or explanar. Definitely not angelic. Some people have made that mistake because, you know, the whole wing ear thing, but no, not angelic here. Definitely something abominable and eldritch is my preference. Yeah, I'm just gonna follow on Twitter. Want to hear directly from the boss, maybe. Try to spell it right as well. Wanna keep in touch, maybe. Keep in touch with the boss. Follow on Twitter. And I have a little bird emote. I like that. Okay. And then for YouTube, archives, annals, archives. I think archives sounds better. Want to see some of the archive VODs. Subscribe to YouTube. That looks a little better. That looks a little nicer than just like a pop-up message that's just like, join this, join that, subscribe to this, subscribe to that. It's a little more. I'll work on that though. The other thing I was gonna do, I was thinking about doing call to action pop-ups on the stream. Yeah, I will do that. I now regret not setting up the affiliate tracker on its own scene as well, because it's not going to be that easy to export. Like, it's not too complicated. It's one image and a couple of text GDIs, but at the same time, now I'm gonna have to move that to another scene from scratch. Oh well. Yeah, we'll do a little visual thing then. Let me check. I think I keep it in assets and then social icons. So we could have little pop-ups with some of these going on. Oh, I really like this one that I found. It's just the X logo, like killing the Twitter bird. On vector stock. Yeah, I'll make one to test it out anyway, and then we'll see how invested I get. So that's, do I want a new action for this, or should it come up? Yeah, if I turn all of these into groups, then when the message comes up in chat, like this one, want to support me, check out my Etsy, then we could have a little pop-up on the screen that just comes up and goes away at the same time. So I think think if I make a little image for each one of those, because I managed to get I managed to be Rainbird by design on pretty much everything. My Etsy is Rainbird by design, my Twitter or X, my Blue Sky, my YouTube are all Rainbird by design. It's the same thing, so I can essentially have the same thing and change the emote each time. So if I make that, should I make 4 images and then the images just turn on and off, or should I make 1 image with my name or title and then have each of the icons switch out? The icons switching out sounds a little bit sexier, but just having 4 separate images sounds easier. Do we want sexy or do we want easy? We want sexy and easy. So let's make a new page, and let's use the same, let's recycle, let's use the same paper, the same asset I got, which was in commands. So wait, did I save over the original? I think I did, you know. We can just get it from here though. We can go to this layer and then copy, not merged, and then we'll just paste that in and get rid of the background, and let's scoot it to the side, squish it a little bit. Maybe I should warp it. No, it's fine. It's fine. When you squash things, sometimes, you know, they will look squashed, but if you use different kinds of transitions like warps, sometimes it makes it a little bit cleaner when you squash things. So apply that. We'll change it to black text, and we'll just have a look at how it looks. Make it bigger as well. 18 is still really small on this. 48 is still pretty small on this. Yeah, okay, we'll go up to 72, and we'll go Rain Bird by design. I guess it should say, have to say slightly different things on slightly different pages, doesn't it? Like on YouTube it should be subscribe, but on Blue Sky or Twitter it should be follow. So I'll probably have to make a couple of different versions of it. Let's make you wide enough and then squish you down. And then we'll put the icon on the side. No, I should change the font before I resize everything. You fool! You foolish fool. Foolish fool. We want our Wonderland text. Yeah. Alright. You know what? I have to go to the bathroom for a moment so you guys can enjoy my Be Right Back screen that I worked so hard on. And I will be back in two or so minutes. I won't be long at all. I'll put that in the chat as well. Be right back 2 minutes, and let's Go with little... Go with my favorite little dinosaur. Aye. And... As I said, I will be right back. I'm back. I'm back. What did I miss? Scabbards, thank you so much for the first time chat. I think I might have missed them. But thank you so much for popping in and doing construction on the BRB screen. I don't know, it's a little person with a wrench. Hi. Hydration. Or rehydration, I guess. Yeah, that's a big reason I need redeems as well, because I need people to be able to redeem hydrates, so I don't die. Because as with a few other VTubers, I am essentially a Tamagotchi, and I need chat to literally keep me alive. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, that was me looking up how to display live viewers. And this is the latest update for Opera, which actually looks really cool because it is for streamers to like hide profiles and stuff, which I really should set up. Thanks very much, Ymir. Thank you so much for showing up 2 days in a row. I'll probably just be going another while myself. Thank you so much for popping in. I really appreciate it. Tomorrow I will probably be back to gaming, or I might do an ASMR stream, because I do ASMR streams sometimes. I don't know if that would be your bag, but I'll be posting in the Discord what I'll do anyway. Cool beans. Let me continue on that CTA then, and we'll see about getting that done. Okay. Do I like this though? What are my other... We do Canterbury? Do I like Canterbury? It is kind of gothic-y. I don't know. Sometimes good enough is good enough. We'll leave that for now, and I can change it up. And then we had our social media icons. Okay. Join the Discord and follow on X are kind of my top things I want to call to action. And then the my Etsy store. I don't have an Etsy icon. I'll put that on my to-do list. Can I not just drag it in? Can I not drag you into Photoshop? No? I'm sure I've used you. You're just a PNG. Get in. Get into Photoshop. Don't make me open you. That's weird. Do I have something selected so I can't open it? Open with... Would it be nice if Photoshop was just on the list? I'm sure I've used that icon already, so I don't know why I can't drag it in. Oh, maybe it's because I'm highlighting a text. Text type. There we go. Oh, it was just because I had text highlighted. Okay, so that's the X icon. Let's place it. Let's get rid of the... Let's rastify it, and then let's get rid of the edge. So... can I cleanly get rid of the inner edge? I can. Okay. Let's deselect this, and then let's make it a bit smaller. Follow on. Apply that. I wanted to say follow on X. Or do we just want to say follow? I feel like, yeah. But we don't want that in Canterbury, we'll want that in something else. Maybe we'll put that in Arial. Follow on... now I feel like it's upside down. Now I feel like... because visually we want follow on X and then the name Rainbird by Design, or we want Rainbird by Design follow on X. Oh, the design choices of it all. We can kind of have that floating, and if we put the icon there, I don't know, I definitely want to put a drop shadow if that's going to be floating though. Let's get a drop shadow. Oh, let's see. No. No. Okay. Maybe that'll do. Maybe that'll do, and we'll come back to... We'll do some gaming tomorrow or something. I don't know. I'll work on the design. Something like that, and then we'll have it come up on screen. Yeah. I also want to put my affiliate tracker together so I can use it in different tabs. And then we can give that away on Twitter. Or should we? Really indecisive tonight. It is what it is. I'm not sure if having the live viewer things is a good idea. I think that demoted me a little bit. No, we're good. We're good. What we'll do is we'll output that and we'll see how it looks on OBS, and then I will quickly talk through how the code actually works for what I want to do. So I am gonna make that a PNG. We're gonna call it the X call to action, XCTA. We'll save that in commands for now. And then let's just put this in as an image in OBS. Image X call to action. Okay, and then let's get that in here. Okay. Make it smaller as well, but we'll keep it on screen. Want it there? No. Oh, there? And then it sort of floats on top of... Oh, it floats on top of the bottom bar. And then it's got the X thing. And how does that look like when it comes in and goes out? We can set that with a move transition. So show transition, move, and we want it to come from the bottom. Where is the direction? Center left, we want it to come from bottom. Okay, so let me... comes in. Okay, and then we want it to... I want to put it in a move transition again for it to... hide transition, move, and then we change that to bottom. Hey, how's that look? Goes in and out. Hi. big thank you to AutoMod for catching another ViewBot seller scammer. That is actually working really well, so good job, AutoMod. I am so happy for you. I'm so proud of you. You're such a good boy or girl, whichever your preference is. Yeah, and then I can talk about this real quick because I think I just want to wrap up real soon. So basically, we're going to put each one of these into a group, and then when they're randomly triggered, which is it here? Random action triggered there. It'll randomly pick one of the groups that we put this into, and what we're going to have is a make source visible for OBS. We'll have a delay, and then a make source hidden, and that'll all be in one little folder. And we're going to do that for all 4 of these. So we'll make one for Discord, and we'll make one for Etsy, and we'll make one for Blue Sky and X, and we'll make one for YouTube for the VODs. Yeah, so I will work on that tonight and tomorrow, and yeah, that's the plan. And maybe I'll show it off tomorrow before the start of stream. I don't know if I'll do ASMR or if I'll continue playing Dragon Age tomorrow. I'll see how I'm feeling. Okay. I don't have much in terms of viewers, so I'm not sure how I feel about rating out. I don't see the point in it when I only have 1 viewer. So thank you very much, whoever is watching, and we'll end there for tonight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.